Okay, besides the Patriots and Revs right now, there's not a whole lot else going on in the New England sports world, right? There's a void, and Boston College is aiming to fill it. Forget the typical no one cares about college sports reaction here, because the Eagles are in the conversation, led by charismatic coach Jeff Hafley, whose team nearly upset 10th-ranked North Carolina last week. But don't call it a moral victory here, because those are for the weak. Here's Coach phoning into WEEI earlier this week.
I've gotten so many awesome texts from so many BC people and friends that great job. You came close to beating the top 9-10 team, whatever it was. And no, I'm still pissed about it, truthfully. So I don't sit there in front of the team and say, hey, great job, guys, moral victory.
Let's go. Find the closest brick wall and run through it. Fast forward to Saturday, Boston College hosting Pittsburgh. And 30 seconds into the second half, fly, Eagles, fly, baby. Phil Jurkovec and Zay Flowers for Heisman. Give it to me. 77 yards to the hizzy. Second touchdown connection of the game for these two. BC up 10. Now to a highlight. Not nearly as exciting. Vincent Davis from 4 yards out. The Panthers now within 3. Under a minute to play, though, in regulation. Alex Kessman from Com Ave, putting Pitt on his back like JanSport, nailing the 58-yarder to send us to overtime. And y'all know how we do. Jurkovec, 358 yards through the air, 3 touchdowns, all of them going to Flowers, who had this Pitt defense just pushing daisies with 162 receiving yards. Now the pressure's on Pitt, and they do that talking with the walking. End zone's found. Just got to kick the extra point. We head to a second OT. Kessman, oh no, baby, what is you doing? You can drill a 58-yarder to get him here, but you can't connect on an extra point to keep him here. BC improving to 3-1 with a shocking 31-30 dub in overtime.
I have a ton of respect for that football team. We just beat a really good football team. Very proud of our guys, the resiliency they showed. So we certainly didn't play our best. Penalties probably amounted for about 17 points in that game, which were self-inflicted. So I'll take responsibility on that and I'll clean it up. But when you have penalties like that to lead the touchdowns, you know, it's hard to win. At the end of the game, it seemed like Pitt had momentum heading in, and you just look at the resiliency of our players and how much they love each other and how much they don't flinch and how much they never point a finger. So with all the sloppiness, and I just couldn't be more proud, and it was fun to enjoy in the locker room with those players. They deserve it.
And they're the two best friends that anybody can have. Jurkovec and Flowers helping BC rebound from that disappointing loss to the Tar Heels. The Eagles seem a bit ahead of schedule, if you ask me, under first-year head coach Jeff Hafley.